Good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to my channel. On this Mother's Day, I would like to challenge you and myself to celebrate and honor the mothers who symbolize light, compassion, kindness, and selflessness, whether they have given birth physically or opened their hearts with love and support to others. They are the pillars of the strength of our lives. Their invaluable contributions are unwavering. Support has helped to develop many of us to where we are today. They shaped us into what we do, who we are, and our even present being of today. Welcome to my channel. It's a little late. I know you thought you had me. I know you thought, oh, she ain't coming on. She playing hooky again. But not this time. This holiday, I said I'm going to post even though it's late. So welcome to Positivity in Motion. I am Victoria, and on my channel, I try to share tips with you that I hope can help kickstart you into having a fantastic week. That you may find your journey on this side of life a little more pleasurable than maybe what I found growing up, because it wasn't always positive and it took a lot of work for me to get to where I am today. Let me apologize up front. I am not a razzle dazzle kind of person all the time. It comes and it goes. I just want to share with you and talk with you. And if I can help only one person, that would make me so happy. If I can just help one person on their life journey to recognize that we do need to be in a path of non-resistance, that everything always works out for the best, my content would be successful. I hope, though, that if you find something that sparks an interest or that you like, that you share with others, and that you select and click the share and subscribe button, because that'll help get my content out to more people, and that is my point. So welcome this Mother's Day to my channel. Now let's get in motion. Tonight we're reviewing the topic of self-development. Self-development, which I think is so important. Self-development is a process of improving oneself through intentional acts and effort. Intentional acts and effort. It involves identifying areas for growth and for taking steps to enhance one's skills. I'm pausing there because self-development is a process. We'll talk more about it later on, that it is an ongoing process that we have to be intentional about. It's not going to just happen. You know, I'm in positivity, the law of attraction, and I understand and do believe that the divine has a plan for everyone's life. But there are some action steps that we need to take in the process too. So we need to identify areas that we may be weak in. And yes, we all have weaknesses, but we also have strengths. We do want to play harder on our strengths, but we cannot just totally neglect any weaknesses that we have. That we identify those areas for growth, and it's for our growth and our enhancements, which helps our knowledge and personal quality. Now, self-development, of course, can take many forms, such as you can self-develop by attending workshops or training programs, reading books and articles, which I've talked about in many, many videos, practicing new skills, which is what we're getting into tonight about self-development, practicing new skills and seeking feedback, setting goals. Now, you're setting goals. Yes, you are. I know we hate that because I myself sometimes are like, I set the goal and it's like it's just set and that's it. But it's not. I tell you, I set a goal some time ago on something that I wanted to do, and I followed the steps that they said, action, set a date, and I set the date. And let me tell you, as that date approached, My mind reminded me that I had set the goal and that I had set a date. I didn't consciously try to remember that, but because I had written it down, it came to me. So, yes, it's important that we set goals too. And in those goals, we want to reflect on our experiences as well. The ultimate goal and self development is to achieve personal growth, fulfillment, and to become the best version of ourselves. We want to be the best version of ourselves. We want to do a little better today than what we did yesterday. And it is a journey, it is an ongoing process that requires dedication, self awareness, and a willingness, people, to step outside of one's comfort zone to learn and to grow. Now, we talked last week about in that growing process, you don't want to beat yourself up when you don't feel like you measure up. You just want to learn from that and keep moving forward. But self development is an ongoing process. When we learn and improve in one area, we then find something else and set another area that we can learn and grow and develop in. Learning self development, though, involves developing skills and strategies that can help improve your personal and even your professional life. Here are some action tips that I came up with in my research that can help you, as well as myself, learn and practice self development. We want to use self reflection. Self reflection. We want to spend some time alone and reflect on our goals, our values, and beliefs. We want to identify your strengths and areas of improvement. Self reflection is a skill that can be learned and developed over time. This is why you don't want to beat yourself up, because this is an ongoing process. I'm hoping that this will reach people in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, however age, but it is an ongoing process. So we learn to develop, we learn to make changes and do the things that are needed to help us become our best self. So, self reflection, goal setting. Goal setting. But in goal setting, we want to set realistic and achievable goals that align with your values and your vision for your life. Now, we get influence from many people that try and tell us and offer us suggestions. And it is a good idea to try to listen to those suggestions, because sometimes people can see things in us that we don't see in ourselves. So we want to try to listen to those, but it needs to be your vision, because everyone is not going to support your vision. And it's your vision, so you set the goal. It's important to break them down into small tasks, so you can digest them. You don't want to set a grandiose task and then, if unsuccessful or unfavorable results, you want to beat yourself up. Sometimes when we set smaller goals, we can meet those goals and have a better track record. So you want to stay motivated and you want to keep on track with your progress. So that's goal setting. Learning new skills, which is something that we all need to enhance no matter what your age or capacity is. It's important that we understand that learning is not a destination, it's a journey. Learning is a life journey. Many people finish high school and they're like, hey, I'm done, I'm through with that. They finish college and they're like, hey, I'm done, I'm through with that. But learning new skills is an ongoing process. So take courses, attend workshops, read books on subjects that interest you. If you do that, that alone puts you above the average person, because the average person is not going to read and learn to help improve themselves. And remember, we're talking about self development. You have to invest in your own personal and professional development. Do not forget about self-care. Self-care is so important. Your meditation, your affirmations, being grounded and set so you're not easily thrown off. You have to take care of your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. And let me tell you, that's a hard process. I know in my life, I spent a lot of time doing things that I felt would help others be happy or progress or even like me better. And now I can tell you, people, it don't matter what you do. If someone doesn't like you, they just don't like you. They're going to take what you offer, use it, and they still not going to like you. So go internal first, love yourself, and take care of yourself. Self-care is very important. So we also need to prioritize our health, eat healthy foods, exercise daily, and get proper rest. And set boundaries. Learn to say no to things that do not serve you. Have you ever looked back on your week and you reflected on it and you thought, I did everything for everybody else, but I left myself out? Don't leave yourself out. You are the most important being in your life. Many of us have husbands, we have children, we have jobs, we have family members. But if you're not at optimum performance, they're not going to receive the best of you. And you want to give the best of you. So it's important that we learn to take care of ourselves. And that's something that I'm getting better at, thank goodness. I can confess, I will tell you that I spent most of my life, like I've already shared, caring for others. That was the way that I was reared, and that was just my path. And now I'm understanding that I matter too, and I have to take care of myself. And again, I'm sharing with you on my channel, Positivity in Motion, so you don't spend your life doing things that I did that can help you stay on course, on target for your goals and your own desires. You also need to seek feedback. Seek feedback from people you trust and respect. You know your girly girl you always go to, and she always got some snappy to say. You don't want to go to her for feedback. You want to go to someone you trust and someone you respect. So when they share with you, you can take what they are sharing and receive it in love and try to learn and develop from it. And use whatever is shared, whatever tool of improvement or whatever that they share with you, use that to grow. So feedback is important, but you want to be careful who you take feedback from, because unfortunately, everybody that breaks bread with you is not in your corner. They are not there to support you. You heard of crabs in the bucket? Sometimes that is real life for many of us. Sometimes, not all the time. So remember, self-development is a lifelong journey that takes time and effort. Be patient, yet persistent. And consistency in your efforts will pay off in the long run. Don't always look for a quick fix. Now, I came up with some affirmations for you to practice this week because they are so important. Remember, in other videos, I talked about replacing your subconscious with positive tapes, because a lot of the tapes and self-talk that we have is information that was shared and imprinted on us by someone else. We have to replace that negativity, and we can do that with affirmations. So I came up with some affirmations for you to use, or you can create your own. But it's very important that you learn to prioritize your self-care and cultivate a positive mindset to help in your self-development, which is a journey. So here we go. Affirmations. I prioritize my physical, mental, and emotional well-being. I am worthy of love and care. I deserve to take breaks and rest when I need to. I deserve to enjoy healthy foods, exercise, and sleep. I am allowed to set boundaries and say no to things that do not serve me. I let go of negative thoughts and beliefs that do not uplift me. I am grateful for my body, no matter its age or its size, and I treat it with respect and kindness. I permit myself to take time for myself without feeling guilty. I'm going to read that one again. I permit myself to take time for myself without feeling guilty. You deserve it. I am worthy of investing the time and energy in the activities that bring me joy and fulfillment. I'll read that one again too. I am worthy of investing time and energy in activities that bring me joy and fulfillment. And the last one that I'll share, I can create a life that aligns with my values and support my well-being. Just remember, self-development is a lifelong journey that requires dedication, self-awareness, and a willingness, do it happily, to step outside of your comfort zone to learn to grow on new things. Okay, this week, I want you to wake up every morning with a smile on your face, knowing that you have been divinely created and sent to this side of life for a specific purpose, a purpose that only you can accomplish. Seek, learn, and find your purpose. Seek, learn, and find your purpose. Take action steps and watch how your life will change. Positivity in Motion signing out. Peace, love, and joy to you. Have a fantastic week.